Hey everybody, welcome to Blackphoenix Entertainment. We're going to talk about the VAMM meetup down in Tazewell, Virginia. But before I do that, yeah, take a look at those clouds. Looks like it's going to rain. There's only supposed to be a low chance of rain today. So I'm going to try to get home and finish this vlog at the same time. Catch you on the other side of the intro. Yes, so VAMM21 down in Tazewell, Virginia, being run by Clinch Mountain Motorworks. Those guys have been doing a ton of work. We're going to have music, games, vendors, food, all this awesome stuff there. Also, two guys I definitely want to give a shout out for this, Mr. G1965 and Blue Bike and Doyle. Those two guys, fellow motovloggers, have really been pushing this meet hard. Sorry, I don't trust Mercedes drivers, so I just wanted to keep an eye on that guy. But I am super excited for this trip. I am going to talk about the route that I'm taking. I am coming from southeastern Massachusetts. I don't know if I'm going to be the furthest one away. I am unsure about that. I don't know who else is coming from where. I wanted to pass all these people, but there's water just sprouting out of the street there. That's fun. But yeah, it is over 700 miles in 13 hours if I do that straight. So for me, that's not possible. I'm going to break this trip up into a couple different days. First trip is going to put me into central Pennsylvania. I'm going to stop in Allentown for the night. Reason why New York is just brutal. In order for me to get anywhere else in the country, obviously, I got to go through New York, and it's just not fun. I'm going to avoid the George Washington Bridge, because that is not fun. Mid-June, getting stuck in traffic on that bridge is an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to go around it. I'm going to take the Tappan Zee and go around. It adds a little bit of time, but at the end of the day, it saves time because it puts me out in central Pennsylvania, where Allentown is, where I'm going to make my first stop. So it ends up working out, and I'd actually prefer just to stay moving and ride an extra, few miles than be stuck in traffic. Now, the interesting thing there in Pennsylvania, so riding straight should be about a 5-hour ride. Obviously you got to make stops and fuel and stuff like that. I got to make at least 2 fuel stops to make it there. There is a covered bridge that Walton, PA uses to put motovlogger stickers on. I looked it up. It's not out of the way, but it's not in my way either. So I'm going to double check it. I'm pretty sure I can hit that, put my stickers up on there, and then continue my journey down south. So as of right now, that's my plan. I'm going to double check just to make sure it doesn't put me too far out of the way. Like if there's an easy way to hit back the highway or something like that. Puts me back down on the highway. I believe it's 81, takes me all the way down. My next stop, I believe the hotel is actually in Salem, Virginia, but I think the city or town of Roanoke, if I'm pronouncing that, Roanoke. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly at all, but yeah, that area. That's another about 5-hour-ish, a few hundred miles. So make a stop there. I'm getting rained on. Oh God, we're getting into the city now. Yeah, here we go. So from there, from Salem, it's about 2 hours away to Tazewell, which is perfect. So I can sleep in, have a nice breakfast, head into Tazewell, and then go hang out with the guys for the Sonic meetup. So that I'm getting there the Thursday for the Sonic meetup, do a little hangout with the guys who are getting there early, the local guys, and then guys like me who are, wanting to get there early because we've got such a ride. That way I can rest up Friday, and then we got Friday and Saturday. There are so many rides planned. I heard the latest video from Mr. G1965. He was talking with the guy from Clinch Mountain Motorworks and some of their rides and the routes they're going to be taking, and I looked them up. They look awesome. So I'm super excited for this. Now my trip back, I'm going to one-stop it. I'm going to head all the way back up to Allentown, stop in Allentown for a night, and then make the rest of the trip over, through New York and back home. I'm pretty sure I can do that. I mean, that shouldn't be an issue. And again, I'm not rushing. I have plenty of time, so I can, you know, go at my own pace, stay hydrated, because that's the key, and, you know, just have some fun with it. Getting rained on. There's one more thing I want to talk about before I switch subjects a little bit. If you are local to any of those areas along that route where I'm going to be or staying, let me know if you're a subscriber in those areas, and I'll meet up with you. I'll give you stickers and spam cards. I've had 100 die-cast stickers made up of my Phoenix logo, and I've got well over 500 spam cards. So I've got more than enough for anyone who wants to come and hang out with me for a little bit. So the other thing I want to talk about, which is probably appropriate now that it's raining on me, is my setup, my gear, and how I'm getting all my stuff down to Tazewell. Because as you remember, the last motovlogger meetup I did in Pennsylvania was only a couple days, so I only had to take a couple backpacks. I didn't have that much stuff to bring with me. This is going to be a much longer trip. So I got myself some universal saddlebags and a little kind of like a duffel bag that goes on the back seat here that I can tie and strap into the back of the Spider. I've done some test fits. It works. So I'm going to throw some pictures here of what it looks like. That should be great. That should be more than enough. I can still fit a backpack in the front. And if I really have to, I can still wear a backpack. I would prefer not to, because it's just such a long drive and my back is already messed up as it is, but there, I should have plenty of space for all the things that I need. Now, you know, I'll bring rain gear, I got extra pairs of gloves, rain pants, I got waterproof boots. I should be good for the weather. Now, the Spider. I'm laughing because it's funny. I couldn't even get an inspection on the Spider because the brakes and the rear tire were just way too low. The guy just wouldn't do it. So I've got a brand new rear tire, and as of me filming this, I have brand new rear brakes. I'm going to do the front brakes. They are not super dangerously low, but the amount of miles that I'm putting to get down there and back, plus riding like the back of the Dragon and some of those roads, I think it's better if I just put brand new brakes on it and just head down there. Alright, I am weaving through the city, through side streets. This is not the way I wanted to go to take this vlog. I wanted to go somewhere different, but rain will do that to you. So, anyways, last thing. Meeting all of you, my fellow motovloggers, is going to be super awesome. I'm excited for the trip itself to go down there, and then once I'm down there, just hanging out with all of you guys, and riding roads together that I haven't seen, and just, you know, eating the food, the music, just hanging out in that type of environment. It is going to be super fun for all of us. Woo. See, told you, I see blue skies, so I want to get over there. So, and I hope equally that you guys are just, the ones who are going are equally excited to meet me. And meet the Spider in person. Because, believe me, seeing the Spider in video and pictures doesn't give it justice. And people who have seen it in person will definitely, what's the word? Attest? Is attest the word? Attest to that? I don't know, it sounds right. So that's the word I'm going to use. I'm not good with words. So there it is. VAMM, Tazewell, Virginia, Clinch Mountain Motor Works, June 11th, 12th, and 13th. The 10th, we're going to have a meetup at Sonic for the motovloggers who are getting it early. Again, it's going to be epic. It's going to be an epic time. I'm going to vlog my way down there while I'm there, and then my trip up. Obviously, it's going to have to be in multiple parts. It's going to be way too long, and it's going to take me time to go through all the video once I get home. So you guys will have to be patient for that. It is now long overdue, so I must now bid you adieu, goodbye, and good